Hey guys, today I'm kind of giving you a little candid tour of the recording studio. Let's walk our way in here to the listening room, into the control room. And we are in the control room. Okay, it's the Soundcraft 6000. It's an inline console. We have a set of KRK monitors. As you can see, with the auto locator for the Atari MX80, which is a 2-inch tape machine. A couple Neve 1073 preamps. And then up here we have the JBL 12-inch monitors. I forget the number, so we'll look that up later. You can see a nice look into the Studio B room. Over here, some of the outboard gear. Don't mind me, I'm not a professional photographer, so we'll do the best we can with this camera. We have the 1176LN stereo compressor link, HHB, TL audio, Bolari, a lot of good stuff. The Pro VLA, the Teltronics, the Manley Vox box. And I'll just take a wide zoom out for a second. We have a nice 8-track half-inch. Let's say somebody wants to do a guitar, a vocal, or piano, and they don't need to use 24 tracks. They can still get the best of both worlds, have the analog tape, and don't have to go through all the expense of paying for the 24 track. Now let's see, over here we got the 24 track Atari MX80. This thing is really cool. I'm just going to push the play button. Well, that didn't work. Let's see what we got here. And there we go. So this is how they used to do it. Oh, and you can hear it playing. You know, the coolest part of the studio is we got a lava lamp. This is a very, very retro studio. I love it. I tried to make it retro, right down to the old push-button phone. So we're now here. I'll walk out of here into the lounge area. Well, this is actually my office, but it brings back a little history of some of the groups that used to record here. And there was a lot. We've had probably walked through the doors in the 30 years. Musician-wise, several thousand. It was a lot of fun, too, recording. Hope I'm not panning too quick. Remember Digital Underground? We did their album. Cinch, another good group. And actually all the groups were great. They're all a lot of fun. So I'm trying to bring back the feeling of tape and the warmth of tape to everybody, to all the new musicians that haven't even had a chance to experience it yet. As you can see, my office is littered with nostalgia and tape decks and 8-tracks and cassette decks, and you know, I just have to have that stuff around me. So we're going to cut back through the control room. And let's see. I'm going to go into Studio A room. There we go, opening the door. And this room is more of a quiet room, or more of a dead sounding room. We have a 88 key Kawai. It's great. It's got the wooden keys. It's the MP9000. Set of digital drums. If someone wants to just dial up 100 different sounds on it, it has it. So now I'm going to take you into the main studio. After a look at the control room from this angle, which we have some monitor ones in case you wanted to hear back in this room after you did a mix, or you can listen back through on the headsets. We have the AKG 240Ms. So taking you to the main room, we have a nice 6-foot grand piano, beautiful sound. Of course, as you can see, the standard old Neumann U87 microphone hanging on the wall. There we go. And then now I'm going to pan around. You know, as you see, I have my little cassette deck on the piano. So when I write a song, I just push the cassette deck, play and record, and it's that simple, and I don't have to wire up the whole place. The ceilings in here are 18-foot high, so you get some really nice live acoustics. Then pan outside to the left of the room, and we can see the new Hammond B3. I'm really anxious to record on this. It's got the Leslie 122, which is famous for all those great songs of the 60s. And you can actually either play the organ or you can plug right into the Leslie cabinet to get that effect. Over here, I have a set of Tama Grand Star recording drums set up, and they'll be mic'd for anybody's use. Now, if you look up, you're looking at over 20 feet high of a vocal chamber or a drum chamber just to give it that live sound. Or we could deaden it up a little bit too, but you have the choice to record in the live room, which this is, or you could record back into the dead room, or the quiet room, whatever you want to call it, which is really nice access. We're on the first floor here, and we can load right in, pull your car right up to the door and just load right into Holland Sound equipment. Now, for you want to take a break or something like that, we did a kind of a neat retro lounge here. Over here I got the typical Pac-Man machine with 60 games on it, and I picked up an old Sega. I think this is the first Sega game system ever, but I love playing it. Sometimes I don't get any recording done. Kind of got it all retroed out a little bit. And then we have a lounge area here for you. If you want to just take a break, have a snack, order some pizza, whatever. It's a great place. I have a CD tower here, so if you want to leave with 10 CDs, we can make 10 CDs in a matter of a couple minutes. And then there's a computer here, access for the musician in case they have to do any downloading and printing out any lyrics. And then let me see, I'll take it back into the control room one more time. And then I'll show you a little bit of the mics. I have a little mic closet here, coming in here. Excuse my video here. And then we have some of our vintage mics. I'll just kind of pan down. I won't get into all of them. But we have, your typical, your Neumann U87, your PL20, RE20, AKG 413. And then lately I've been collecting a couple vintage mics from the 60s, which I'll show you here. And I just picked up a few of them. There you can see by the nice old chrome style. But there's some great Shure and Electro Voice mics. So I'm going to end the tour right now. And hopefully, if you need information on the studio, check it hollandsound.com, www.hollandsound.com.